guys, it's 2024 and we are back with my very first video of the year. If you're new on my channel, you can call me Ninia. My main focus on this channel is on Japanese, Filipino, and Thai music. We are also checking out some Thai and Japanese series. I would say mostly BLs because guys, I'm a BL addict and most of my reactions are available on my Patreon. If you want to join our gang, I'll be sharing the link in the description box. And also sometimes we are doing some dance covers on my favorite songs and artists, so I would say that's pretty much it what we are doing right now on my channel. Today's reaction video is all about my top favorite artists and songs of 2023. I won't be ranking and I won't be choosing my top 25 or top 10 because damn, choosing only top 10 of the year, that is impossible for me. Instead, I will be talking about my very favorite groups or soloists and my new discoveries of the year, and from their discography I will be choosing and ranking my top 3 songs. Guys, my channel is really new and that's the main reason I want to do ranking this way. I uploaded my very first video on 27th of July on 2022, and basically we are only 1 year and 5 months old, so I feel like I never had a proper opportunity to talk about my favorite artists, how I discovered them, why I fell for them, and in general what they mean to me. So to be very frank, this reaction video carries a huge importance to me and I really hope you'll be as excited as I am right now. We're gonna start with Japan, and it is so weird to start with Japanese artists because guys, I'm really new in Japanese music and all, but I would say that around 10 months ago I went through radical changes in my music taste, and it's all thanks to a Japanese group called INI. Once YouTube recommended me this song Spectra from INI and I was like, should I check it out? Like, should I try something new? And honestly, I went in totally blindly. I did not know much about the group and that was one of the best decisions I've ever made. If you go through my channel right now, you will notice that I'm reacting to many stuff, but you will also notice that I've got my focus on several artists, which means that we're not only reacting to their official MVs, but also their interviews, behind the scenes, variety shows, and etc. And we are doing all of it when it comes to INI. We are checking out pretty much everything from INI and I always have one of the best times while watching my boys out there. This year, INI has been my source of happiness, and honestly guys, this year has been so tough for me, and INI was that distraction which I needed in order to restart myself and clear my head. So if anyone from INI is watching this video right now, which is not happening, still just know that you have become my passion, fresh air, and source of happiness, and I really hope that this year in 2024 I will meet you guys personally and attend your concert. So that's one of my goals for 2024 for sure. Now, what's my favorite songs from INI which has been released in 2023? Guys, I swear I'm so happy I'm not ranking their songs from 2022 because I feel like it would have been much harder for me. Okay, my number 3 favorite song this year is going to be Just do it. Oh yes, baby, it's fanfare. Guys, I was kinda choosing these songs yesterday and I was ranking them just several hours ago, and it was so hard choosing my number 3 because I had 3 songs in my head. It was Fanfare, Moment, and Hana. and I have totally different impressions and feelings towards them, and it was super duper hard. But guys, at the end of the day, Fanfare kinda shakes my heart in a different way. Hana is super emotional to me. Moment is making me really happy, but Fanfare with its rock vibes. So yeah, it's Fanfare on my number 3. Now number 2 and number 1 has been even harder because I knew about my top 2 favorite songs of this year from INI, but choosing between them, which was more of my favorite. Okay, here we go.
Just thumbs up 気に入らないものなら全数 Do you feel it?
High frame from head to toe 星を突き込んだテクニックはmy logo You with the moon 高品質 still like it ついておいで to be like me 最高になってみたいのなら Yeah 輝くこれだけの秘訣をその目で確かめて心の高鳴りに従ってく生き方をもっともっと知りたいのならば Follow my Tell me what you want 見せよう特別な手気になるなら食べ早くおいでよさあみんな Hashtag my name 秘密は全部ちゃんとここにあるのさけ遠慮しなくて Follow my Hashtag take my tag Just take my hand What you want 気になるなら食べ早くおいでよさあみんな Take my hashtag Take my tag Just take my hand もっと好きになる Follow my hashtag
Are you surprised? Like with my top 2, are you actually surprised? I think you've been waiting that ranking from my side. Tag was a direct attack, like damn, everything in this song is so attractive, and you know the part I went crazy about? It was ta 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 tap my tag part by Shogo in the first verse. Damn, this song is so dark and motivating at the same time. It's just screaming, stand up bitch and fight for what you want. So yeah, Tag definitely is my very favorite. And about my number 1 favorite song of the year from INI.
Wake up, gotta change up ありのままなで太陽にマイキャップ回ったら何も考えずになすがままに Beat the rocking I need nothing Happy to the ride 今夜が始まるさ俺らだけのパリナイト乗り込みなその両手でシートを握りしめるんだ That's right あの街への one way Get it 光の差し込む方へ Never looking back このままプレーどこまでも騒ぐ胸の中 We gon' get you on, get you on, get you on Drop 今するものは全てを drop off 何も聞こえないほどただ turn up 連れてくんな free time ブレーキかけずに let's rock 何もかも跳ねのけ bounce to the map あの余計なお世話な dance on rock I'm a letters in my hand down You ready baby let it drop, 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 drop
It was so hard, guys. I was between Tag and Drop, and I was like this or that. I'll be listening to these songs yesterday non-stop. It took me around 20 minutes to actually analyze which song I was more towards to, but they were so close. There were several parts only which really helped me to make these decisions, but honestly, Tag and Drop, I really have almost same association towards them. If I think about the reasons why I kind of went a bit more towards to Drop, I feel like it will be more of the layers and parts I enjoyed in this song. There was a bit more harmonies in Drop that felt like air candy to me. That's why I think Drop currently seems to be my number 1 favorite song, but again, it is so hard. Yo guys, having such great songs in the album is making my life harder. but we are happy about it at the same time, right? Okay, guys, don't forget to mention your top favorite songs of the year from I9, and let's see if our choices will match. I'm super duper excited to see your choices as well. Okay, guys, moving on. Now, next group we're gonna talk about is JO1, and from where to start? JO1 has been one of the most valuable discoveries of mine in 2023. The very first song I have checked out from them, it was Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and I was like, what the actual freak? Then we have immediately reacted to Rose, and I was head over heels for JO1. Guys, if you trust my taste even a little bit, just know that it is so easy to join the fandom and become gem. Just turn on any song from JO1 right now. I repeat, turn on any freaking song out of their discography and you will fall for them instantly. I'm not even joking. This group has it all. I would say that currently JO1 is one of those groups I'm constantly reacting to. I'm trying to check out every single video they're having out there, cause why not? Okay, jokes aside, really, the reason I'm doing this for JO1 is that I enjoy with their content. I wholeheartedly enjoy with their music, with the boys as a group and as individuals, with their personalities. It is so much fun to be in this fandom. Guys, I'm repeating, join JO1's fandoms because it will be one of your best lifetime decisions. And I think the love I have towards JO1 is also the reason why I try so hard to check out many stuff from their side on my channel, because I want to do my best to kind of support them. So here we are doing whatever we can. Now, about my top songs from JO1 during this year 2023, gems. It was hard. It was super hard. You will see why it was hard for me. Yesterday, I went through all their songs and I kind of realized that we had 2 albums during this year. First one, it was Tropical Night, and then we've got Equinox. Aside those albums, we also received some separate singles and also OSTs. Guys, I feel like you'll be so surprised with my top 3 ranking. Like really surprised with it. Just wait, check it out, and later on let me know if you actually were surprised by choices for this year. Okay, my number 3 song in the ranking will be it is Gradation, but it was so hard to choose it though. But when I remembered my emotions and all when we first reacted to Gradation, damn, I was in love. I was in love from the very first second of it. And guys, you know that this song is going to be an OST for Rookie's upcoming or maybe already released movie, which we need to check out on my Patreon. And I think that's one of the reasons I was so excited, maybe a bit extra excited for this song. But like, just forget the fact that it is going to be an OST for Rookie's movie. This song is so damn beautiful and it touched my heart and it really affected me deeply. So I would say that number 3 position for Gradation, it's a well-deserved choice and I'm so happy with my choice right now. Okay, my number 2 favorite song of the year is going to be
가는 팽향 하구 조열리와 약니 갖고 있다 We just hanging round and round and round 너로 달아게 돼 나가서 남이 따라와 가가의 때 Round and round and round 날씬한 너 코코니 아를 This is 쇼문 너는 hide out hide out 이 쇼니 cause hide out hide out 이 새로 새를 hide out hide out 안한테 유가스 바라 지나가매 Fly away fly away 내가 하던 이제 큰 나를 원모야 너 고마가사 날 달래어리 뭐君のこと Let's go Let's go 이뻐서숨이 미호 사가루 치카즈키타 치카즈케 나이 girl 저리가 가만되기 나이 더니까 시타이 도시 연모 나이
Hideout and Intimity. Guys, I know it's supposed to be my top 3, but damn, J1 had so many great releases in this year that choosing just 3 songs out of it, hell no, I'm not doing it. So that's the reason we are having 2 songs on number 2 position right now. First one, it definitely is Hideout, and it is an OST for our boys movie where Shase, Sky, and Sho are participating in. And guys, I don't know, like, you have checked out my reaction for Hideout, right? I was so into this song from the very first minute, and I said it right there that Hideout was my song. It felt so fresh and so different from JO1, and yeah, I'm so into it. Even now, this song has been on repeat for quite a while, so in number 2, Hideout, cause damn, guys, it's such a gem for me. I don't know how I feel towards Hideout. I feel like it's still not that hyped up, but Hideout deserves much more recognition, so I will try to do it this way. And then we've got Itty Like, should I even talk about Itty? It's one of the latest releases from JO1, and you know I was going crazy about Itty when we first checked it out. It's like everything, every little bit in this song is so freaking hot, and adlibs, I'm so obsessed with adlibs. Like, I think I learned adlibs instead of lyrics of this song, because as I said, I'm going crazy about Itty, and I'm not even going to talk about their performance because they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it, and can't wait to see it live in the near future. Okay guys, now my number 1 favorite song of the year from J1. I think this was the easiest one. If you can't guess my number 1 favorite song right now, I don't know, cause I've been talking about this song, I don't know, it's been a month already, so here we go.
You know one more time, yeah. I'm still alive like yeah. Check the trigger. Yo, they were late, shot to be one button. Check that trigger. In my eyes, gonna keep going. One you better wrong, one you better wrong. 칼을 타서 바꾸는 영원한 색깔이. Check that trigger. 하리詰めた緊張感の中. All our public enemy. Shimmy, 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 yeah. 전해주 어머야, stay there. Let's get it started. 마켓 아래 나의 bam, bam, bam. And the white line 나의 play your game. Wake up, 웃음을 가졌네. 기술 이제 more. 하신이 두둑해다 on my way. 처음엔 나는 나의 상황. 우회보면서 싫다, 밤밤. 아기라면 나의 You know the last man standing back. Trigger, trigger. Never give up. Trigger, trigger, trigger. You know the last man standing back. I got the trigger. Yeah, I'm the winner. Who's alive? Who's alive? I got the trigger.
Trigger. Guys, Trigger is my go-to song. Like, no matter what's the mood, it's Trigger's time anyways. I think we have checked out every version of Trigger and every live stage they have put out till now on their YouTube. I even had a karaoke for Trigger. I was singing out there, and from this perspective, I want to ask myself, Ninia, what the hell you were thinking when you recorded that video? But I think that's just how much I love this freaking song. It's catchy, uplifting, and also I would say motivational, depending on from what perspective you are looking at it. Damn, I just freaking love Trigger. Also, I mentioned this in my last J1's reaction video that when YouTube shared and kind of released our year roundups and recaps, I was so surprised with the results. J1, guys, came out to be my #1 streamed song on YouTube, and Trigger was my #5 streamed song on YouTube. So yeah, I think the result is on the fake. There's one more song I want to mention, and honestly, it's not about this song, but it's about this specific part from this song I'm going crazy about, and it is... Okay, Junkin, boy, this part lives rent-free in my head. Honestly, very honestly, if I had to choose my favorite, like my highlighted moment of the song of the year, this will be it. Like, Junkin's part in Tiger is going to be my... I don't know, my highlight of 2023. Like, what the actual freak? Okay, guys, I think this will be it for J1. If you're still not in the fandom, what the heck? Like, join it now, cause trust me, you're missing out something big. You're kinda missing out your happiness, your fresh air. Trust me on this one. Gosh, I love J1. Next group I'm gonna talk about is also from Japan, and it is Be First. Guys, it's just my vibe. I'm so grateful for YouTube and for my channel to kinda help me in discovering Be First, and I'm not even joking. Knowing about Be First has really been one of the life-changing parts during this year for me, and I'm just gonna say that music really breaks and heals us, and Be First has been healing me through their music from the moment I discovered them. We still have a long way to go to discover more about the members and all, but right now, checking out their official MVs, audios, and live stages is enough for me, but I promise for 2024 we are definitely going to add more content from Be First on my channel. But before that, let's check out my top 3 favorite songs from Be First in 2023.
これ以外なかった精一杯だったんだ泥まみれの昨日の僕ら何万回泣いてその涙を抱いて君と見てた夢があった草蓋になってた不安や心配にも僕らならさ胸を張れるよ不格好なフォームで走る君と、この明日をつなごう夢は僕らを照らしていつか共に輝くその日を待ってあと少しが遠くても足跡の数を誇ろう今日を奇跡と呼ばれよう
Glorious. Yeah, it took my #3 position, and I think we're not surprised about it because I've always showed my love towards this song, Glorious. We have checked out every version of it, all the audios, all the live stages they have put out on their YouTube channel, and yeah, this is the song. Like, this is that song to me, and I don't know why it always makes me extra emotional. I really can't explain, but everything in this song is just so perfect and heartwarming. The vocals, the melody of this song, and I think also the fact that boys participated in kind of creation of this song and writing the lyrics really affected me. So Glorious is a well-deserved third position. Now my number 2 favorite song of the year is going to be Salvia. Definitely Salvia. You know, I was going crazy about this song from the very first moment we have checked out, and you also know how much I love dark concepts, and this is exactly my cup of tea. Like, I enjoy from the very first moment till the very end when it comes to Salvia. This is just such a vibe. This song is screaming dominance, and it is screaming just focus only on me. Damn, this song's so good. I feel like this is a song you can easily share with a new audience, new listener, and this song really helped them to fall for BE:FIRST instantly. I'm not joking. Like, spread Salvia more in music listeners and all. Okay, guys, my number 1 favorite song, like choosing my number 1 in this case was not hard, and it is going to be
誰かが言うどこへ行く知りたきゃ Come on flow 生きる理由仲間とルーツ変わりはしたい時代の追い風も自分で吹かせよう Boom あの日見てた景色のその彼方へ Go 遠い夢だとねどうぞ笑ってよもう叶え方なら知ってるから変わらないためBoom boom back Sing it from the east side to the west side And you better watch your back この世界 break down do what you like 描くどんな色すらもデジャブ頂上だけめがけ遊び尽くせ全て掴むまで Beat never go
Boom Boom Back. Guys, it's my very first song from BE:FIRST, and except the fact that it is such a great song, just a banger, it also carries different value and importance to me. Boom Boom Back is something that will always connect me to BE:FIRST and reminds me from where I started. So guys, stream BE:FIRST songs as many times as you can and keep supporting our boys, cause they honestly deserve the whole world. Like, they've got talent, they are hardworking, they are delivering emotions on the stage, and I will always appreciate BE:FIRST as a group and as individuals, and I'm here on my channel to support them. So yeah, as I said, we will push more BE:FIRST content from 2024, so you gotta stay tuned for that one. Next up is &TEAM, and guys, you know that we've been with &TEAM from the very beginning, from their debut era, and I think that's the reason this group will always have a special place in my heart. Even though we are still exploring members individually, it's not creating a barrier to enjoy their music and all, so that is the reason we are always here for &TEAM. I really hope they will be promoted better in the future, because guys, these dudes have it all. They've got amazing vocals, outstanding dancing skills, and visuals. Like, they've got it all. Okay, now about my top 3 from &TEAM. Gosh, they had so many great releases during this year that I actually had to think really carefully, especially when they had these dark concept themes throughout their album, which was released in 2023. But guys, I listened to their whole album yesterday once again, and here we go.
Every day, every night 夢の中みたい君との出会い期待する未来目指してみたい僕らだけのパラダイス手を取ってさ Come with me なな気づけずにただこの世界はどこか strange 怖くはないだって君と巡り合って Oh yeah 動き始めた Everyday 重なったスクープきっとあうの呼吸ほらまた息が合う Baby ちっちゃおかしい Tell me the truth 共感ばかり with you 多分あと100回は You Baby ちっちゃおかしい
Okay, Okay, we got really crazy. Like, you expected it? Because I was so surprised when I realized that Really Crazy is my number 3 during this year. Because, guys, you know how much I love other concepts, and again, I'm gonna repeat that NCT's album was full of dark concepts, but out of all those songs, I chose Real Crazy. Guys, that song has a vibe. That song is something else. I can't really explain it with words. I actually already reacted to their live clip. Right now, it's not available on my channel yet, but yeah, we have reacted to that and to Dropkick as well. Both songs slay, guys. Like, damn, I'm so surprised that Really Crazy came out to be my very favorite out of it. Okay, anyways, moving on. My number 2 favorite song is going to be
Ring the alarm, can you hear my sound? 시작하는 샤크, 정막 높아 하늘에서 열라 Stay over blur, 이마트로 come out 일식진 my blood 안 어떻게 올라가 when it ratata Give you ratata 대충 캐릭하기라서 ratata 영어 수 하나 갈라 너게 다시 이마 diving through the world Don't do me at a silver lining 사실 고민까지 녹아게라 이 바꿔서가 perfect timing That's where we go Can you feel it? Can't believe it Can you hear it? I know call it cry
War Cry is one of the latest releases, and guys, they had my heart just when they turned their heads around. I'm not even joking, like that part actually got me. And I think War Cry has one of the darkest concepts, and all those rockish elements, it's just a chef's kiss. So I would say this is a well-deserved number 2 position. Okay, now my number 1 favorite. You guys will be so surprised when I reveal number 1 favorite song from NCT.
Believe you're standing by yourself Believe you're standing by yourself Oh yeah So give me, don't remember Everything is better I see it doesn't you be like that Believe you're standing by your 말 다 give it to me 하실 때 단다 그래야 미워 불리기를 연이 시동이잖아 기도했단다 쓰겠어 많이 다 김이 너고 다시 가라 miracle 여기 try to 감겨 꼭 갈라 하진 말래 기미가 클랜드 홈 올라가 to not get a word 맞사님만 make a move Believe you're standing by yourself Believe you're standing by yourself Oh yeah So give me
Dropkick slaps in the face. I'm not even joking. You know how much I love dark concepts and all, but when I heard Dropkick, I forgot all about dark concepts. Guys, there's something with Dropkick that is so attractive and it sold my heart instantly. I may go ahead right now with my thoughts, but I feel like it's not only my favorite song for 2023 from NCT, but in general from NCT's whole discography. I think Dropkick is my number 1 favorite song for now. I don't know what attracts me this much. Like, is it their vocals? Is it their energy? I swear I don't know, but this song has my heart fully. Guys, I'm so proud of NCT and also myself for being in this fandom. They are, damn, NCT is one of the best, and please keep supporting them and loving them because they deserve all the love. So just join and team's fandom. Now there are so many artists from Japan that did not make in my top list, and I will explain reasons while mentioning their names. So first one is definitely going to be Sky High. I can love him as a musician. I can't say much about his personality because I need to discover more about him, but Sky High as an artist, as a musician, is definitely my top favorite from Japan. Main reason he did not make it in my top list is because I'm still in the process of exploring Sky High. Like, I don't know much about his discography to choose 3 songs out of it, but from what I have here till now, yo guys, Sargania is going to be my #1 favorite all the way. This song just slaps in the face. It is so damn good. Next up, I want to mention it is actually Reigo, and the only reason he did not make it in my list is that he just debuted and he's not having that amount of songs from where I would be able to choose my top 3. But guys, his debut single Butterfly and the song after that he released, I love both songs. Africa, wait, let me check the name. I think it was Hangang Kailan Ba, if I'm not wrong. Both songs are definitely my favorite, and yeah, I needed to mention Reigo. Even though he's Filipino, he's based in Japan and he's in Japanese company, so that's why I'm kind of putting him in Japanese side. Kingno and 1 O'Clock, the same reason goes for these groups as Sky High. I'm still in the process of discovering of their music, and I have not had enough time to check out a lot of their songs in order to choose my top 3. But guys, from what I have heard till now, everything, I'm not joking, absolutely everything from these artists have my heart, and these are the groups I'm looking up to and I'm enjoying a lot checking out their music and all, so they need to be in my list 100%. Another my favorite artist which I need to mention, it is Ballistic Boys from Exile Tribe, and guys, I only listened to 3 songs. I'm head over heels for Ballistic Boys, and I'm so mad. I'm always having hard time with Exile Tribe Gang because I have all these copyright issues and they are blocking it, they are unblocking it. I have to censor all their reactions, and this is the reason you're lately seeing less reaction videos of mine when it comes to Exile Tribe and all. I want to do more with them, but they just don't give me opportunity to do so. I will still try my best, but Ballistic Boys is gonna be an honorable mention for this reaction video because they've been one of my very favorite discoveries of this year, and that is going to be my list. Okay, moving on to Filipino artists, and we are starting with SB19. Are we even surprised here? Guys, SB19 appeared in my life unexpectedly, made this huge mess, and then gave everything its proper order. You guys know that we started from Genta, and I'm not proud of it because I was pretty late back then, but still, you gotta admit that I was so fast in exploring group and members individually as well. I swear I've never been this far and this overwhelmed, which I think it is easily noticeable in my reaction videos. Being late with SB19 will always be something which will haunt me till the end of my life, but guys, I will try my best to overcome this foolish feeling and focus on enjoying their music and all. Now, there are groups that break us and heal us. For me, SB19 is a group that breaks me into pieces. It hurts me, it makes me cry and extra emotional. Also, I would say it makes me weak, but then it comes back to me and heals me. In my life, guys, SB19 holds the power and kind of takes control over my life, and I feel like this is something I love and hate at the same time with whole my heart. Okay, going straight to the point and ranking my top 3 songs. I feel like if you're following my channel, it's so easy to kind of guess my top 3 songs from SB19. So number 3 in the ranking is going to be
Slicing, dicing, and it's out like grips and drip.
Get it, sweat it, hey. I deserve it, know it, trade. These suckers pretend that I'm made.
Stop the cap, play ball like a captain.
Gusto ka ba mo check sa akong IG? BBS akong drip mo rin Nike. Too cold on my skin, Sammy. Get a bleed on my back, who can stop me?
Copy, not me, never been sloppy. Been a long time, but your boy still bossy. How'd I side, but I'm next still saucy. Pull a 5 deep with the same old posse. You're too easy, bata ka mga sulat kalamosi. Bakit mo ka kang pili? Huwag ka magkumuli. Asa ka pa na mag-ay, I'm the one and only. Sige, lang na sige, believe it. Nang walang pagsisisi. Buhos mong lahat hanggat makakaya mo. Tanging ali, kuya, kung kuwasa, pawis, luhat, dugo. Kaya di malaman kahit pa na ano.
Like grips and drip. Like grips and drip.
It is Crimson. Guys, this song is just so hot. And when YouTube shared our recap of the year and all, Crimson took the first position. Like, it was my number 1 streamed song on YouTube, and I was so surprised at first, but then I remembered why I was listening to this song this afternoon. Okay, so Crimson has been my go-to song for gym, for workouts. No matter I was just warming up or preparing myself for a full workout and dancing, Crimson has always been my number 1 song in the playlist. And as it was always there, and as I was always practicing almost every day, no wonder Crimson kind of took that number 1 streamed song position on YouTube. So it's a well-deserved 3rd position, I would say. Okay, my number 2 favorite song is going to be
I want some, I get some, no later. I woke up and baked dead potato. Got carved to shape me for major, but I stay me, not mediocre.
Look up and tell me what you see, oh Gucci. But the real question is who's really me? A movie's definitely not my reality. Cause you see, model me, ew. Katiri.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you later. Pagkatapos ko mag-shower, medyo ramdam ko ng power. Tulong pa sa sour, mga hater kaya.
Di ng mga bagay-bagay, di pwedeng ani sa aking bahay. Tahimik lang daw ang matibay, pero pag tinupak talagang mag-ingay.
Gento.
Gento, dito basta-basta bindo. Need mo makumpleto parang bento. Gento, ano kaya mo?
Sino kayang bumbunan makakita lang ng ginto? Ginto, kahit na wala pang hinto. 100% bawal bitaw ko. Mismo, eto kaya mo?
Basta-basta makakakita ng
Gento!
And guys, it is my go-to song, and also I will forever be obsessed with Pablo's opening part. I will never be able to shut my mouth when we react to Gento, and I will always be singing along with Pablo. That song is so freaking good, and it was so funny again with YouTube recaps and all, because SB19 was in my top 5 streamed artists, and Crimson and Gento has been my number 1 and 2 streamed songs on YouTube. So we're not surprised right here at all, right? Okay, my number one favorite song of the year from SB19. If you can't guess it, we gotta talk. Like, if you can't guess this song, guys. Okay, number 1.
Eto na naman ako. Pwede bang ipagpaliban muna ng isang linggo? Pwede muna pang hinto. Papalapin, ako'y papalapin na. Bigas iyabag ng bawat takbang nitong paa. Patungo sa lugar kung saan ayaw kong pumunta. Wala na bang iba? Wala na ba? Patuloy ang aking paghahanap sa pag-asa. Ngunit wala saysay pa ang pagmamakaawa. Ano pa ba ang kabuluhan nito?
hurts and breaks me. And you know what's worse? That I like this feeling. I just hated the fact that I cried in front of the camera, but the feeling itself of breaking myself into pieces, it was so satisfying. I could not even explain it in proper way. I know it sounds a bit dark and toxic, but honestly, I would say that Willow is my fresh air. It is a song which helps me to restart my mindset and also empty myself from all the negative vibe. I don't know how this thing works out for you, but personally for me, sometimes the things that breaks me are also the things that heal me in the best possible way. And guys, this year had been so hard for me. It sucked and it depressed me. I had to fight against my self-harming thoughts and all, but then something clicked differently, and I have to say a huge thank you to SB19 for showing in my life just when I needed them mostly. I'm just so grateful for their existence, and I hope they know how much they mean to us. I don't want to cry. Okay, moving on to their solo stuff. As for the solo, we only had Philip's, Pablo's, and Josh releases, and if I will have to rank their releases, it will look like this.
Oh, it's a wonderful feeling. Tuwing Pasko'y darating at ikaw ay kapiling. The joy I feel is so real. The best of Christmas with you. Wala nang hihigit pa sa ating pagsasama. The joy I feel is so real. The best of Christmas with you.
Wala na ginahanglan sa pag-igong mabisagin sa paragana ko. Ang maginusara ko ginagayo. Mababong mapalataw lakan ako. Bisang walay naminaw kaya na nahusgahan kung sa ukiralatan na. Pero nagbago ang tanda na kaya mo. Salamat dito po sa dasing-dasing ko. May bagong ginabuhi nga giyanda mo. Kaksa kong hugot, pati kong kamot, tugsa ko.
In the darkness hiding, I feel your heartbeats rising. I hear the people crying. The sound is so inviting. Turn up the rhythm and the music. Let me hear you say la 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 la. Hands up, the party don't stop. Full moon in the sky, awakening the beast. Alright.
I gotta admit that least favorite out of these three had been Pablo's release. I loved it. I really loved it, but not as much as the rest two. Guys, it was so hard for me to choose between Kanako and Wild Tonight because these two songs carry totally different vibe. Kanako is so emotional and heartwarming, while Wild Tonight is a banger. But after giving it a lot of thoughts, like I've been listening to the songs, I don't know, is it Kanako for me? Is it Wild Tonight for me? But for this time, I went with Josh's Wild Tonight. Because just because it is Wild Tonight for me. Guys, we still need to discover so many artists from Philippines, but the ones who I already know and did not make in the list is Horizon and New It. And let me explain. Horizon, guys, it definitely became one of my very favorite group that I'm happily reacting to. And you know that we have already started reacting to their Dream Maker survival show just to get to know members better and all. But the only reason they did not make it in my list is because I have not checked out their full discography. Like, we have listened only 2 of their original songs, which is why I can't make my top 3. So I'm so mad about it, but I will do it next year. Like, next year I will be fully aware of Horizon, so I'll be able to make my top 3 out there. And then we've got New It. For New It, it's totally different reason. Guys, these dudes have not even debuted yet, but I just want to mention them because I've been with New It from their pre-debut era, and they kinda have my heart, and I wanted their name to be mentioned on this reaction video, so here we go. Okay, moving to Thailand, where the love of my life lives, and it's Jeff SATUR. Gosh, this man had my heart for so long that I cannot even control my emotions right now. His voice, I'll repeat, Jeff's voice is one of the best in this whole freaking world. Jeff definitely is one of the most talented human beings I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you did not know till now, let me tell you that Jeff is the one who writes his own songs and lyrics. So guys, we gotta hype up Jeff SATUR more. I'm always doing it on my channel, so we will keep doing that when it comes to Jeff, because damn, I just freaking love him. Now about my top 3 releases from Jeff. Guys, I was so shocked yesterday because I felt like Jeff did so many things during this year, 2023. But when I went through all his releases and his audio, I discovered that we did not have that amount of music releases. We had around 4 or 5 out there, and I was like, what the actual freak? But anyways, we are going to rank all of it, even though you know I freaking love each and every release from Jeff, but we gotta rank as this is the theme of this video. Okay, number 3 spot is going to take Oh yes, baby, this is Lucid. Lucid is just so sad and beautiful at the same time. I think that's all I can say. When Jeff dropped Lucid music video, I got so emotional about it, but I think one of the reasons was that before that, Jeff really had this huge break, and it was something new we have received from him, and I was like, hell yeah, we are having something new from Jeff SATUR, and I was immersing in it fully. I really love Lucid. That's such a beautiful song. Now I will reveal my number 2 and number 1 favorite songs at the same time. I will explain its reason later on, so let's see.
In the middle of the night, I feel I lost my mind. Used to feel the color, now my world turns black and white. 7 years old, losing the pound of my soul. Keep her head low, bow to the money they owe. I was invited into the party of silence. Be what they like and be quiet. I'm in my black tie, are you satisfied? Sipping the red wine, just like your black lights. La 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 la. จะเป็นไงฉันรู้อยู่ทำอะไรก็รู้อยู่มีความสุขที่ได้ดูความเจ็บปวดที่เธอทำฉัน I've been trying to call you เพื่อจะบอกว่าฉันจดจำวันที่เธอทำร้ายกันวันและเวียนอย่างนั้นเคยทรมานแต่ฉันเริ่มเดินทางเคยภาวนาแต่ฉันเริ่มระอายิ่งเธอทำร้ายยิ่งดูน่าเวทนาช่วยทำให้เจ็บกว่านี้เพราะฉันยังมีเวลาดำดำดำดำดำดำ
this was one of the hardest decisions to make during this whole video because you know how much I love dark concepts and both songs of Jeff has dark concept themes. So I was kinda torn, but when you actually focus on the lyrics and meaning of those songs, you'll see the huge difference. So I think that's the reason how I decided about second and first positions, and let me explain. Black tie is like a deserved slap to the face for those who overlooked Jeff and try to manipulate Jeff. Whereas Dum Dum is different. Dum Dum is all about mindset, it's about our dark thoughts, and even about self-destruction. Yo, I repeat, Jeff as an artist is the love of my life and one and only from Thailand. Okay, guys, moving on. About other artists from Thailand, honestly, we are checking out some things here and there, but out of all these countries which I mentioned earlier, Japan and Philippines, I've got the less amount of artists from Thailand. I'm trying to push it though because we are reacting so many Thai series and BLs. I would say that I'm mainly focused on Thai series right now instead of Thai artists, but this will change from 2024. We are going to add so many new Thai artist reaction on my channel, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe. So yeah, I think right now, except Jeff, I'm not fully sticking with anyone. Like, I mean, musician itself. I've got Ninia, but currently Ninia doesn't really have this amount of original songs which I can put and make my top 3. Like, mainly Ninia has been doing some covers and all, but I still want to mention one artist who's not really having that amount of original songs either, but to me, that person, like, guys, that person has my heart. That's one of my very favorite Thai actors, and when I heard him singing, he really stole my heart, and I'm here for my man. So this is the artist and the song I want you to know about as well.
เธอคิดว่าเธอจะลองดูไหมเมื่อรักไอ้คนอย่างฉันเธอคิดว่าเธอจะกล้าพอไหมอยากให้เธอมารักกันถ้าคิดว่าดีก็เอาได้ไหมเรื่องอื่นไม่สำคัญแค่กล้ามารักกับฉันได้ไหม
Yep, this is Mr. Ko. Guys, even though this was just an OST for Only Friends this series, I really wanted to include Ko in my year recap because this man deserves a recognition for his talent, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm here to push Kao's content on my channel as much as possible because, you know, I'm just head over heels for this man. Okay, guys, I think we are done right now. I'll be so sad later on if I find out that I missed someone who I care about. But anyways, that's it. It's been a long ass video, but I really hope you enjoyed with it because I had one of the best times out there. Also, I'm super interested what's your favorite picks for 2023. Who was your new discovery? Which songs you've been obsessed with? And I'm here to read each and every comment of yours, so feel free to be active in the comment section. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe for link, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!